gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LIFEWAVE. Since 2004, LIFEWAVE has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LIFEWAVE technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LIFEWAVE patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LIFEWAVE X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LIFEWAVE's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system, everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LIFEWAVE X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LIFEWAVE patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LIFEWAVE X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body, how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LIFEWAVE today.
You are a powerhouse of growth, of new experiences. You just don't know it yet. Let's change that, shall we? With innovation at our core, we've reimagined what's possible. Harnessing the body's natural energy flow with light. Backed by clinical research, X39 stimulates the skin with low levels of light to elevate a key peptide linked to renovating and rejuvenating the body. This life technology supports improved movement, recovery, and overall health and well-being. You are Generation Awesome. Shifting paradigms and creating new ones. We always knew you had it in you. Now it's time to prove it to yourself. Your adventures are only beginning. Discover the power and simplicity of doing more with X39. Be the light. LIFEWAVE. An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things. Like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LIFEWAVE's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHKCU, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy. For improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being, with the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that could support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.
Imagine if you were part of the solution instead of the problem. Imagine if you had the power to help those in need and could erase the pain of others. Imagine if people expected us to be there when disaster hit. LifeWave family members have repeatedly met the call of those in need. Whether it is to provide pain relief, a better night's sleep, or just to have the face of someone that cares, a LifeWave member has been there.
And whether donating regularly to the Red Cross over the years, or more recently with the Convoy of Hope, which jumped in immediately to help those in need after Hurricane Helene, LifeWave has always been there as well.
What happened at the beginning of all this is that we did a conference in Las Vegas, and it was a hugely successful conference. We had almost 2,000 people there for our very first one. We had 40 speakers that came in, professional athletes, professional coaches, Olympic coaches, and a fellow by the name of Thomas Burke approached me and said, you know, this is so phenomenal. I'm so proud to be a member of this company. As you know, there was just a hurricane off the coast of Florida. Have you thought about starting a program to give back? And it was at that minute I realized that when a company becomes successful, you have an obligation to help those in need and give back to those that are less fortunate. So we raised, I think it was $50,000 in relief effort for the Red Cross at that very first event. The members that we have in our community globally are absolutely extraordinary people. They have always been there to help those in need. So we had a situation in Australia where there were the bushfires, and there were LifeWave members that were there to give back and provide financial assistance, patch people, provide medical aid. We've had victims of earthquakes in Indonesia, earthquake in Italy, of course, multiple hurricanes, and LifeWave members have always been there personally to provide medical aid and assistance. The frustrating part for me is that these are people that need help now, not in a couple of weeks. They need help now. And so it was these type of incidents where I began to think that I would like to have the capability to provide medical aid, provide relief effort to people within a 24-hour period.
David took that frustration, channeled that energy toward a very positive solution designed to provide medical aid and relief supplies to people in need within 24 hours. The solution? A drone of all things, with attributes and capabilities unmatched in today's world of unmanned aircraft.
This drone can take off and land from virtually anywhere, carry a higher payload, and fly longer than any other drone in its class, and provide very valuable medical aid or search and rescue operations that other drones can't provide.
We're achieving remarkable results in terms of payload and endurance. As a matter of fact, there's no other company in the world that can touch us.
Unveiled to the LifeWave community at our annual conference in 2022, a plan is already in place for a fleet of LifeWave humanitarian drones to come off the assembly line as early as late fall 2025. This is giving back on an epic scale.
With the patch technology, we accomplish things that no other company was able to accomplish. And the same thing is true about the drone. So we're going to be forging a new path forward for our community with new technology that's life-changing, that's world-changing, and we have an unbelievably great future ahead of us. And I'm more excited now about the future of LifeWave than ever before.
LifeWave 20th anniversary incentive trip around the Greek Isles, and we are having the time of our lives.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in the feeling.
People are coming from every part of the world, Europe, Asia, America. When we are all together here, we are just one big family.
We are just bonding and having such joy and closeness and so much love, feeling the enrichment of the bonds of real relationships that are precious to me.
You know, LifeWave is about love, and you got to feel that, experience that. And the only way you're going to feel that is to be with each other, and we've got to enjoy that this week.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in your magic.
The Greek islands are just beyond beautiful, with all the blue water, the white buildings, the blue tops. I mean, it's just such a unique place.
The food, the taste, the smells, the air, the water, so much for the eyes to take in, for the heart and soul to experience here. So these are memories of a lifetime being made. I'm so grateful.
We're here in Athens. We're having a blast. Thank you, LifeWave. We're so grateful to be here.
Dream come true, and we're travel free, having fun. Look at these beautiful things behind us.
ライフウェーブを通じて今までも一つ一つ夢が叶ってきましたけれども、まさかこういった形で会社から自分の夢を形にしてもらえるとは思ってませんでした。本当に感謝してます。ありがとうございます。
It's a good place to gain more and strengthen up your business, who you are as a person, and how you're going to continue to build your LifeWave business.
The trips are literally a priceless experience. You want to commit to getting yourself locked in on the next incentive trip. It'll change your life, it'll change your business.
Are you ready to celebrate?
Happy anniversary, everybody.
Celebration 20 years in the making, packed into one epic weekend. A personal journey, powered by revolutionary technology. More energy. Timeless vitality. Lasting longevity. Now is the time to share the light.
Come on up, directors, congratulations.
thank you for coming to the LifeWave Global Conference. It was lit. We're already dreaming about next year. California dreaming.
LifeWave Global Conference, Anaheim, California, Fall 2025. Registration is now open. Be the light. LifeWave.
Hey, let's go.
Well, hi there, and welcome to LifeWave's global headquarters. 世界中の何百万もの人々にとって、ライフウェブは希望を象徴し、真実の光の灯台を象徴しています。
It's one of those things where you have to be there to understand the magnitude of what you experience when you walk in.
It literally is giving me goosebumps.
Like, it's just mesmerizing.
All I can say is, wow.
You felt like you were on a journey in outer space, just simply amazing.
What an incredible, breathtaking experience.
I cannot believe what I saw, but I saw it.
Whoever you bring here, they will be sold.
The genius and the vision and the work that went into this was absolutely amazing.
It's just honestly mind-blowing to see the technology, the evolution of this company.
The sky's the limit. That's all I can say.
I'm just speechless. It was so beautiful. I don't even know what to say.
This is the most exciting, jaw-dropping presentation I've ever experienced.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, welcome back again. Now, before we begin, let me remind you that our session will take about 1 hour or so, right? So tonight, welcome back again. If you have any questions pertaining to, the sharing, you may type it into the chat box, and we will try and answer as many questions as possible tonight. So before we begin, let me remind you, our session will take about an hour or so, right? So please extend your fullest cooperation, mute your microphones so that you do not disrupt the sharing session and the presentation tonight. So I'm so happy to see all of you again. My name is Alfred, and I am with LifeWave. I am a brand partner, and I'm so honored to be here. Actually, I grew up in Penang and currently stay in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So when I first came down to Kuala Lumpur, my wife always say, hey, I take you to nice food, I take you there, I take you there. But all the food in Kuala Lumpur, my goodness. Okay. Okay. So I was an employee in the corporate world for 23 years. And my last designation was as a general manager for an international heavy machine company. So as you all know, I have a small family comprising of my wife, Christine, as well as my Lamborghini and my Ferrari. Lamborghini is my son, Ferrari is my daughter lah. So we have a very special guest tonight with me. And of course, the Super Wednesday team of Jinhua, Pochu, Mr. Lingam, and myself will be hosting all of you tonight, right? I'm having a good time, and I'm actually looking forward. We have a great sharing tonight, right? We're gonna jump in here right tonight. First, we want to specially welcome all of you who are maybe checking us out for the first time. We know that you are invited by a friend or a family member, or somebody who really care about you and want you to have better health, okay, and possibility even more abundant good health. So in our next 1 hour or so together, you're gonna hear some remarkable stories using the X39 patch, an overview of how it works, the science, and how you get involved in purchasing the product or even joining our global team, which this sharer has done, right? To give you just a little bit of info before we get going, David Smith is our CEO, our inventor, our founder, extraordinary visionary, okay? And he saw the future of regenerative medicine over 11 years ago. And he set out to capture the science of phototherapy and cellular regeneration, focusing on age reversal, not anti-aging, it's age reversal, and using his signature delivery system of energetic patches. And he spent millions of dollars, and in 2019, a little over 5 years ago, he launched his first ever patented rejuvenation patch, the X39. Now, David very recently has reached over 200 patents. So before we get started, let me get our disclaimer out of the way. All right. So all LifeWave products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. If you are pregnant, nursing, or have medical conditions or on medication, please consult with your physician first or other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new treatment, product use, diet, or fitness program. Our Super Wednesday Zoom call are for informational and educational purposes only. So what we are here to do tonight is provide information. So with that, I have the honor to bring on our special guests for tonight. Okay, so are y'all curious to know who this person is or not? Okay, we are going to jump right in now to our wonderful webinar, and this person is a brand partner with LifeWave, doing a fantastic job helping many people, and she is an amazing leader who really care a lot about helping people. So let me tell you something about her first. Yeah, it's a her, pretty lady. Okay, she was born in Kuala Lumpur. After you look at her, I'm not going to tell you her age, you guess for yourself. Okay, and she graduated from Quan Ching Girls High School. Okay, now to me, her English is very strong. She doesn't come across as a Chinese educated person to me, right? But surprisingly, when I was working to prepare this thing for everyone here, she said, hey, I'm from Quan Ching Girls High School. I said, wow, English very powerful. But she moved on to getting a diploma in CIM. I think that's in marketing in 1993. Oops. If I tell you the year, it means you can most likely guess her age already. So she worked as a sales and marketing professional, specializing in computer accessories and media from for a few years lah. I don't want to mention from when to when lah. Now, what surprises me was she is a yoga teacher as well. Wow. So to me, yoga teacher come across as a very disciplined, very cool, very calm person lah. So now she got married in 2013. So guys, no more chance lah. So she got married in 2013 and she learned Chinese ink painting. Walao. And I was invited to her exhibition. Can you imagine? She got an exhibition, okay, with a few friends. She exhibited her works and all. So yeah, that's a little bit about her. And I met her in Old Klang Road showroom. Okay, so she come across to me as a very helpful, very soft-spoken person, very nice. In fact, both of us are helping a friend who with AML leukemia now. That says a lot about this person, right? So without any further ado, please help me type 111. Now, if you don't type 111, she won't come on. Okay, you type 111 to help me bring JIA RONG into the Zoom call. Over to you, JIA RONG.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly?
Loud and clear. Yes.
Loud and clear. Okay, that's fine. Alpha, you're too exaggerate. My English is definitely not very powerful. You give a lot of pressure right now. Okay.
No, don't.
All right. Thank you of all the great introduction on me. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about myself. I'm actually born in KL. Alfred had mentioned it before, and I born in 1971. Yeah, so it's okay to let you know my age. I don't care about because it's just a number for me.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
start sharing your slides, JIA RONG.
Yes. Come.
Hang on.
All right.
Oops. Technical. Let me try again.
Loading.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. This is me. Okay. I started up meeting LIFEWAVE in 2022 in the month of July. Yeah. And I got to know from my neighbor. Yeah. We're staying in the same block. And everyone knows that I had the very, what do you call that? I'm actually famous in, I'm not the way you look at me right now. A few years back, everyone knows that I got a serious back pain because I walk a little bit, cuckoo, a little bit funny. So actually it's quite suffering because I have a, what do you call that? I have to go to TCM twice a week, and I've been to physio, yeah, And yeah, even though I'm a yoga teacher, yeah, for almost 10 years. So that is, I feel a little bit ashamed because I'm a yoga teacher, but I'm suffering from back pain. You see, this thing I couldn't help up myself. I got a little bit depression on it. I don't want people to look at me at one kind, and I do not want to talk about it. So it's I feel a little bit. I feel actually very down during that time. Yeah. So next, it's after that, yeah, this is after during 2014, after I got married, I actually learned Chinese ink painting. Yeah, until now. So it's almost 11 years already. Yeah. So, okay. Now, because I got married a little bit late, I'm actually got married at the age of 41. So, and I actually go through an IVF to have my son. So I believe it's also because of the old age and the degeneration of bones. So, and because of the Sicilian, after I gave birth, I'm actually feel that I'm no longer that healthier. So that's why I have a chronic lower back pain. Yeah, during that time. So the next one is I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep because of the serious back pain. I actually have to crawl up myself. Especially I feel that my lower back is like tearing in two parts. So it's like very sore. So I have to crawl like a prawn, you know. So basically I have to lay down on the yoga mat for 2 hours and then to, make myself very tired and then go back to sleep. Maybe after another 2 more hours, I have to go back to my yoga mat again. So somehow like this, keep on repeating, it actually disturbed my sleeping quality, yeah, badly. So during that time, it's very awful. I almost got depression, yeah. And because of this, I couldn't concentrate. Energy is kind of low. Skin is terrible. And I found that I have this water retention, yeah. Yes. The dry and oily skin, breakouts, you know, somehow on the chin and forehead, yeah. So, yeah, you can see this is my transformation through from the year of 2022 to 2023, yeah. So you can see it's actually very amazing. Unfortunately, when the time I patch, when I don't really believe it because yeah, somehow it's like I've been, you know, using so many treatments, TCM, physio, chiropractor, you know, none of that can help me to sort out my problem. So I actually kind of like skeptical. So even though my neighbor said, hey, why don't you try for it, you know, blah, 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 at 30 days, money guarantee back. I don't even look at the, you know, the message for almost 2 weeks. I didn't even open it up. So unfortunately, it's my mom, because I used to bring her to TCM as well, me and my mom together, you know, to see the TCM doctor. So you can see my mom is actually encouraging me. She said, why don't you try on this? She said, I don't mind to try. She said, I don't mind to try. Why don't you bring me to meet up with her, you know? Then I said, okay, I make appointment to, you know, to try. So on that day, we went to my neighbor. Her name is Miss Sim. Yeah. So she gave us a patch and gave us a glass of water. So if you ask me, do I feel any changes? I think I feel a little bit, but not very sure. Not very sure. So, but I like that kind of feelings. I feel like suddenly I become so much lighter. I don't know how to describe on my feelings. So immediately probably after half an hour later, I said, okay, I don't mind to try. Since it's 30 days money guarantee back, no, there's no harm. So me and my mom bought a platinum package for both of us. So that's how we started it up. So you can see my mom in the year of August 2022. She also suffering a lot of pains here and there, weak legs, all right, and poor digestive system. She always had this stomach issue, yeah, infections on the joining part. So you can see her transform. Alfred, please. Yeah. Yeah, that's how she looks like. Yeah, you can see her face and her wrinkles and her eyes. Yeah. And she didn't put on any makeup. You can see that her skin is really fair right now. Yeah. But I couldn't say that, okay, yeah. Yeah. This is my first brand partner. During the first year when I use LIFEWAVE, I feel the changes in myself because after 1 week, I feel like I walk so much better. I feel like I can even run. So my neighbor, Lindsay, we are staying in the same building. So that's because we are good friends. We are good friends. So we always meet up with each other and we always, you know, text and calling each other. So that's how she looks like. The first picture I took for her is in October 2022. You can see the very first picture. That's how she looks like. And comparing with now, she looks so much different. She looks fantastic right now. Yeah. So I spent actually 3 months to keep on encouraging her to use LIFEWAVE. She also kind of skeptical, but because I keep on telling her that you must use, you try to use, this thing will really help you. Because at that time, she also having a lot of health issue. Yeah. So after the 3rd month, she finally agreed with me. So she started to use LIFEWAVE, and now she's becomes my strongest brand partner. Yeah. So another person I would like to share, it's my secondary schoolmate husband. Yeah, his name is Rick. So in 2024, when the time I met him is actually in a hotel. Yeah. He was actually sitting on a wheelchair when the first time I met him. Yeah. And he really looked haggard. Okay. First of all, Rick is staying in Florida, US. So he came back is because they wanted to come back for good, because he knows that he's suffering from this SCA. It's kind of like a immune system degeneration. So it actually attacked his brain and his autoimmune system. So he will feel actually the legs and the arms, the muscle all gone day by day. Yeah. So he knows that this kind of treatment will not have any solution. So he wanted to coming back to Malaysia and settle the wife. For both of them. So probably he foreseen himself probably another 2 more years or 3 more years. So he wanted to settle down in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, for someone to taking care of his wife. So, and that day I still remember, because that is my very, very first what do you call that? I feel really what do you call that? Excited, and I feel a little bit worried because, you know, Amor, I need to talk to him in English, which I never been that kind of experience. So I have to. It's really a big task for me, but I just tell myself, okay, go all out, you know. And that time I still remember when I explaining LIFEWAVE to him, I didn't even bring my notebook. I'm just using the very traditional booklet. I bought it from Jinlong. I bought it from Jinlong. So it's kind of like a blue booklet. So I just flip through it. Okay. So now, of course, after my presentation, yeah, he believed it. So, yeah, this is Atasia, the SCA illness. Yeah, very poor, difficulty in walking and poor balancing. Yeah, this is how he looked like the very first time I met him. Okay. So after that, he agreed to patch. After 5 months. Unfortunately, it's after 3 months, they went back to United States. This is his own house with a swimming pool, and he actually walked and cleaned up his own swimming pool. And at that time, he just using X39 and Aeon. And this is another month. After that, yep. So this one is we actually having a photo in the hotel before he flew back to United States. Okay, this one is myself. All right. I actually kind of like worried because in 2019, I found that I had a very high cancer marker in my body. It's actually up to 48. So yeah, you can see that this tumor markers is kind of like high. The normal one, it shouldn't be more than a 36. The normal rating, it shouldn't be more than 36, but I'm 48. I'm 48. Oh, this one, sorry, is 2021 May. So now, after I use LIFEWAVE for 2 years, you can see that my tumor marker actually decreased. This is really surprising me. It had decreased down to 16. Yeah, incredible. Okay, yeah, this is really amazing. And okay, so now is another chapter. My son, born in 2015. This one is another, what do you call that? Another big learning lesson for me because my son born in microtear. Microtear is undevelopment of 1 ear. So which means 1 ear he couldn't have the normal hearing. Yeah, he couldn't hear. Not to say 100% couldn't hear. The other ear is actually healthy, but the microtear ear is only can listen up to 20%. Yeah. So at that time, we still couldn't see any difference. I know he's born a little bit different, but it seems like I have a doubt, but I'm not sure whether my feeling is correct. Until at the age of 4, a relative actually told me that your son is actually abnormal. Do you think you need to bring him for a doctor to do an assessment? So, okay, I bring him to seek for a autistic doctor. So at the age of 4, he still couldn't speak properly. ABC is okay, but couldn't speak in full sentence. I think it's normal at that time, but another sound is, I think that it shouldn't be that way. Okay, so at the age of 4, he diagnosed autistic in between of level 1 and level 2. So I also bring him to, to do the stem cell injection because I've actually saved my cord, the cord. So at the age of 5, he had this stem cell injection. And at the age of 7, when I started to use LIFEWAVE, I still couldn't have that kind of confidence to give it to my sons to you. I tried it out first. I wanted to know how that actually feel for myself first. I need to have the confidence first. So, but very fast, I think probably within a month, I asked my my neighbor, can I give it to my son to use? Then Miss Sim said, why not? She actually gave me a few testimonial about a autistic. So I said, okay, I tried on. I tried these patches on him. So the second photo is at the age of 7. So now he's already 9 years old. He's already 9 years old. Okay, next. Yeah.
Peter and Jane are going to have a holiday away from home. They are going to the house of their aunt.
This one is in Mandarin.
好，
读
着。米饭、面条、西瓜、水果、面包、鸡肉、鸡蛋、牛奶、蔬菜。
Good job. Okay, yeah, Alfred stopped for a while. Okay, if talking about my son, I've had so many things to share. Okay, because my only son, yeah. So at the first day he got born, everyone was in a shock because of the ear, and it's kind of like hard to accept it, yeah. But I've been through it. It's not easy. So the second bomb is at the age of he's 4 years old. He diagnosed autistic, so it's kind of like another bomb for me. But that's why I say never give up. You know, I've sick a lot of doctors. Keep on seeing doctors. You know, and all these doctors never give solution. But they will say, oh, your son is autistic. Yes, of course I know my son is autistic, but any solution, anything you can help? No, there's nothing. Okay, send him to a specialty school, you know. So he had been in a specialty school for 3 years. All right, then see another doctor, give him lots of supplements. I remember at the age of 6, he had to swallow 7 types of supplements, you know, 7 types of supplements, until there's one day I found out that I actually brought him to dentist. I found out that his teeth is in yellow color. So I kind of like, you know, surprised. I asked the dentist why his teeth is in yellow color. The dentist said, this is because he had been consuming too much of supplements. Oh gosh. Then only I found out, gosh, I need to stop this. So, another issue is my son used to have this tonsil issue. You know what is tonsil issue? His tonsil always got infection. And this doctor said that, he needs to take Zyrtec. Zyrtec is one kind of medication. Yeah. Then I said, how long? He said, tried it up for 6 months, day and night. So I said, 6 months, day and night for a medication on a kid. But I don't feel good. Really, I don't feel good. But I do not know what is the solution for him, because the doctor said, if this thing keep on coming back, you have to bring him for surgery. Surgery to what? To cut off the tonsil. Oh my God. This thing, I couldn't accept it. I couldn't accept it. So that's why from the day I started up to patch LIFEWAVE on my son, I didn't give any expectation. I didn't give any expectation on whether he will be better or whatever, because at that time, I'm just only a user. For the very first year, I'm just only a user. But I found out that when the first day, he started to patch, until now, his tonsil infection is only happened one time throughout this 2 years and 9 months. So which means almost 3 years, his tonsil infection only happened in one time. Yeah. So really thank you, LIFEWAVE, because with this, he doesn't need to go through the surgery. Yeah. Next. Yeah. Yeah. So so my so my son is yeah, he's really favor in art, and not only art, he likes to swim, he likes to he likes to go for all kinds of activities. His tuition teacher, his art teacher, his OT teacher, his tennis teacher, his swimming teacher are all his friend. Yeah. So this one is the his graduation from kindergarten school. Yes. Next. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, in 2022, you can see down there, there's a Jinlong sign. In 2023, I think it's in the month of February. So me and Lindsay, because we are neighbor, we are good friends. So I asked her, hey, want to go for this meeting or not in Jinlong office? So because at that time, two of us is very new. We didn't even think about doing venture in this LIFEWAVE business. We didn't even think about it. We are just happily using LIFEWAVE. Yeah. And you can see at that time, Jinlong office is, this one is actually upstairs. So you can see that just a couple of us with his wife, Puspaja. And of course, some people, I didn't even know them. So I know Puspaja, I know Lindsay, that's all. Yeah. That's the very first time I met up with Jinlong. And I couldn't catch up his sharing in the LIFEWAVE is very interesting. It's very interesting. I believe you all knows about it, right? And to be true, I couldn't catch up much. I only remember one thing. Because I remember he wrapped up at the end. He said that he asked us one question. What do you find the most in Malaysia? What do you find the most in Malaysia? So we all doubt what is the answer. Then he said, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. Can you see rubbish in our pot clan? It somehow is like a island already. Yeah. So then what is he going to do? What is he going to do with it? So he said he had a mission to turn all this rubbish into energy. That is the thing I remember. That is the thing I remember, because it's really inspiring me. And it's really what do you call that? You see, in other MLM company, probably they will show you that how many countries you have traveled, you know, what kind of breakfast you are eating, what kind of lunch, what kind of dinner you are having. But Jinlong is telling us he wanted to turn our Malaysia rubbish into energy, and he wanted to work out this project with our Mr. David Smith. This is the phrase that really inspiring me. That is this is the reason I want to support him. I want to support LIFEWAVE. Okay, and you can see after that, the right side of the photo is in Mid Valley Garden. This one. So you can see that my upline Sing is doing sharing on the stage on that day. She looks so pretty. And you can see I have already 3 brand partners with me. Okay, of course, some of them already left lah, but it doesn't matter. And okay, you can see the right side. There's a whole bunch of people, and my niece Shelly. She's the marketing manager in LIFEWAVE. My niece. Yeah, you can see my team is growing, and with all these youngster, and all from KK and from Hong Kong as well. Yeah, and you can see the bottom of the right side. That is the very first patch party me and Lindsay doing in Penang. Yeah, even though the turnout is remarkable, there's only 3%, but it doesn't matter. We are enjoying it. Okay, next, Alfred. Okay, so I already mentioned Lindsay, my brand partner, and also my good friend. This is the photo we went to Sampurna last year. Yeah, because we had a terrible sunburn. Yeah, taking photo underneath the sun. Yeah, for a few hours. And then when the time we got back to hotel, wow, all turned into panda. So we patched a lot of the aloe vera and Aeon on our face. So we actually very enjoying it, you know, very enjoying, you know. So we took a photo on that, and we found that this is so cute. And the right side, it's a also last year in May, we were in Chengdu. We went to Chengdu trip. This one is in Jiuzhaigou. Yeah. So my mom, 85 years old, she's still able to climb up to the mountain. And for our whole family, we didn't use any oxygen tank to keep our oxygen level to be, you know, sustained. We don't have to use that. And we don't actually feel any discomfort. But I can see that some other people are actually fainted down, you know, fainted down in the in the middle of the road. They fainted down. So yeah, so you can see how powerful it's the patches. Okay, next. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's the end of my sharing. Thank you, Alfred.
Yay.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you
sure
so
Alfred got a lot of things to ask. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, now, as usual, before we actually let you go, we have quite a few questions for you, and I think we will actually also answer some of the questions that is in the chat box. I think there are a few questions there which I think we need to answer lah, right? That one.
Yeah.
Okay, but first of all, I want to ask you, when you first used the patch, did you expect, or what did you expect, or what concern do you have on the product? Because to me, honestly, when I first saw the thing, ayo, sticker leh. Me and my wife said, ayo, sticker. So
yeah.
Yeah. So what was your concern when you first time saw the product?
The first time I saw it, it's of course, where can it be? Of course, this incredible. No, I don't even want to look at it. I think it's another gimmick of MLM only. Until the moment I tried it on myself. And I feel that's why I say it's very hard to describe it. Very hard to describe it. I even have a doubt, maybe that night I sleep a little bit better than before. I have this kind of feeling because I'm not sure. I feel my body is so much lighter, and after a while I feel that I can stand up so fast without any pulling, without any soreness. Yeah, that's how I feel. And that time, you see, in the year of 2022, we all haven't started up with a X39 and Aeon. We haven't started it up with that. Straight away, I'm going to X39 and X49 together. I didn't use any Aeon for the first 6 months. I didn't. And I don't know there's an Aeon in LIFEWAVE, which is so good. So I used X39, X49 for 6 months. Then only I tried out Aeon after that. But it's work. It's work on me. Yeah, I feel the difference already. Yeah.
I see. Okay, now there is a comment in the chat box by Florence Chin. She says, "Wow, JIA RONG, your Chinese painting look very, very nice.
Oh, thank you. I'm selling it also. Anyone if like Chinese ink painting, please come to me.
Okay. Mabel says, congratulations, kudos to you, dear mummy, for your relentless love and sacrificial effort for your adorable son. You have done your best part. God will also do his part for your boy. He will live well. Right. Now from Florence, she asks you, did you or your son or friends change your diet, avoid certain foods to achieve what your son has achieved, or he just eat normal and patch only?
Oh, I tell you, autistic is very, very hard on their diet one, because they are very choosy, yeah, and very picky on food, yeah. And yeah, my son until now don't even know how to eat fish, don't even know how to eat prawn, yeah. He just eat a few things that he likes only. Yeah. So no changes, no particular change on the diet thing. Yeah. That's why he looked a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, Siu Feng asked you, Siu Feng told you lah, she likes and she loves your honest sharing, Jia Rong. Okay. So the next question is from Caroline Wong. Hi, Jia Rong. What patches did you use for your chronic back pain?
Okay. All right. I have to tell you the truth, right? For every one of you, if say you have a back pain, serious back pain, I wouldn't say that the patches will help you to cure 100%. The moment you patch, probably 3 months, 6 months, or even up to 1 year, 2 years. If you ask me, do you still have pain? My answer is yes, I still have pain, because you know why? Once I got freedom from pain, you know what am I going to do? I'm going to do planting. I'm going to do a exercise. I will go and cycling. I will go and do jogging and all this thing. I will go and do my plantings. I'm going to squat there for a long period of time. So when the moment I stand up, ouch, the pain comes back. Why?
That means
because
you try the superwoman before you
yes,
you go and do all these kind of things again
yes, because you feel good already, ma. You feel good already, then you're gonna, what do you call that? Tarnish back. You're gonna destroy it again. All right. So, but luckily, I have the patches. I have the patches. So now, let's say, for example, in the middle of the night, if the pain comes and attack me again, what will I use? I will close my eyes and look for the patches in my box. I have box and a divider of it. So I touch. Oh, carnosine is there. So take one, put on my back. Then I sleep back. So I don't have to go back to my yoga mat on the floor and do stretching here and there. Then only I go back to my bed. So because this thing have the immediate effect. Once you patch on it, the pain will be subside. For me, the pain will be subside. Then I go back to sleep. That's why you can see that for my age, my skin, wow, even though my facial beautician said that, how come every time I see you, your skin is getting better and better and better, and you come lesser and lesser and lesser, Yeah.
So that means for your back you actually use carnosine
I use carnosine, yes. I use carnosine, and I what do you call that? Aeon as well. Sometimes carnosine, sometimes aeon. Both of it helps.
I see.
Both of
So
it
how
helps.
long, Kit Chin asked you, how long did you patch to recover from the back pain?
Well, actually, the very first 7 days, I found that you see, I don't see. I for myself, I can't feel it yet. But my husband was sleeping beside of me, because he usually knows that I'm having insomnia, difficulties of sleeping because of my back pain. So I remember there's after a week, he actually asked me, last night I hear you snoring.
Wow.
I heard you snoring. You sleep very well, huh? Wow. I actually very surprised. You mean I snore? It couldn't be. Because many years I never snore because I couldn't sleep well. How can I snore? So I say, you must be kidding. Yeah. So my I can say that my pain actually, I feel that it had subsided so much after, say, 7 days, or probably 5 days. Yeah. Am I answering the question?
Yep.
Yeah. But of course, like what I said just now, it will still come back, once in a while, because
try to be superwoman, ma.
Because sometimes
you think very good, then you start going to do all that kind of
I
thing
do
again.
half an hour yoga, half an hour cycling, this kind of stuff,
Okay,
yeah.
there is a question by Caroline. What did the doctor diagnose your back pain as? Was it sciatica pain or was it osteoarthritis?
It's actually a what do you call that? My lower back. Okay, there's a name of it. Correct. The lumbar had become narrow to each other. The space in between. Space in between of the lumbar, spine has become closer to each other. Yeah. So which means it actually hit to the nerve already. It hit to the nerve. That's why I will feel pain when I lay down straight because of the arch of the spine. Yeah. So then I asked the doctor, what can I do now? Maybe you consider to go for surgery.
Ayo.
So I said, surgery? Yeah, to surgery to to move back the lumbar spine to become the spacing to make it become more spacing. So I said, wow, will that be help? Yeah, but it seems not so sure yeah. So maybe you can
You mean the cartilage in between the lumbar, is it?
Yes, correct. Correct.
So meaning it's something like cartilage degeneration.
Cartilage degeneration. And it's also due to my younger time. Well, I'm as a yoga teacher, because I've been teaching for 10 years and very hardworking. One day I can stretch out myself to teach for 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours from Monday to Sunday, non-stop, yeah, because I have to earn money, right? So then as a full-time yoga teacher, we don't have the what do you call that, a time to rest ourselves, and we straight away we keep on demo. So this one will also makes the entire spinal cord to be degenerate as well. Yeah.
I see.
Too tiring.
Okay, so Swanby has a question. This question is about your son. What patches did you and your son use?
Okay, my son, I started up with X39 and X49. Yeah, because I don't know any other patches. So I started it up for daytime only. So nighttime, nothing for myself. So after 6 months, then only I add on Aeon, and I feel very happy about it, Aeon. For my son, I just gave him a X39 for the couple of months. So now I consistently gave him a X39 for day, Aeon for night. And for myself, X39, X49, and Aeon. Yeah, for myself.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
so for your son, it's only X39 lah.
X39, and sometimes a glutathione on his throat as well for 1 week, twice a day. I gave him glutathione. because I'm still worried about his tonsil issue. Yeah.
Okay. So the next one is from Rosanna Fernando about Rick. You know,
about Rick. Oh, Rick. Yes.
Yeah. She's asking you, may I know your friend from US, Rick lah, what did you match in the beginning?
Well, thank you for his belief in me. I actually introducing him X39 and Aeon only. So yeah, he used X39 and Aeon only.
Okay, so what is the most significant? That means the biggest difference you have experienced using this product.
What is the biggest significance of myself?
Yes. Benefits you experience.
The benefits of using this product.
Correct.
Okay. My benefits is, of course, my
better sleep.
Better sleep, yes. You know, if you cannot sleep, it's how torturing. You know, the next day, you feel like anyone talk to you, also you want to punch him. Yeah, that kind of mood, it is like, you know, I know that. So now I'm happily have a quality sleep. It's like
nice, amazing.
It's so it's so good. You know, it's so precious. It's so precious to have a good sleep. So definitely, it changed me. Have a good sleep, and also it changed my outlook. Yeah. And my even though I gained a little bit of weight, maybe last time I'm too skinny, even though now you can see I gained a little bit of weight, but I think it's okay.
Do you feel more energetic?
Yes, definitely. Because last time I used to take a nap in the afternoon, a short nap in the afternoon. Now I think taking a nap is kind of like wasting time for me. now. You know, I've got so many things to do. I have my paintings, you know, as my daily homework, and I have to help out my my brand partners to sort out their issues. You know, I have to handling the message, replying their message. Yeah. So so many things to do. Yeah.
Okay, so next time I see you, the first question I ask you better is like, did you sleep well last night or not?
If you see my face, then you know. If I smile, then you know I'm having a good
if you
night.
don't smile, then I better run away first lah.
Yeah, you better run away.
Okay, now
Really.
Rosanna asks, is there any healing process that you went through when you started using the patch?
Healing crisis when I started to use the patch. My answer is I don't really feel it. I don't really feel the healing crisis because I only feel that I want to fly, I want to run because I've got so much of energy and my eyes. I keep on telling people because I do not know how to explain LIFEWAVE, and I even thought that the patch has stem cell. I don't know how to explain. So I still remember. I will ask people. I actually telling people, come, you look at my eyes. You look at my eyes. Can you see my eyes? My eyes is so big right now. Can you see my eye? Because I'm so excited, you know. I don't know how to share. I just tell people how I feel only. Can you see my eyes? My eyes is so big right now. Wow, now I can sleep, you know. Because I'm so excited. People, like that. they actually feel my enthusiastic. Yeah.
Okay, so were there any unexpected benefits that you discover?
Unexpected
one.
benefit. Unexpected. Unexpected benefits. Okay, well, I remember I went to a restaurant with my mother. All right, it's a Chinese restaurant during the lunchtime. I still remember it's in Bangsa South, the Chinese restaurant where I had lunch with you before that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Amazing restaurant.
Yeah, correct. So there's a manager, the restaurant manager. She came and approached us, me and my mom, and asked, why both of you look so good, huh? She asked, may I know what you are using? So my mom immediately said, because I use this, the energy enhancer, I use this, the X39, the patch, this is very good, my mom said. So yeah, that because we do not know her at all, and she actually came and approached us, and she become my brand partner. Yeah, and she bought, that's the first time I met her, and she bought it.
Wow, congratulations. Okay, so how does this, okay, I'm sure you face so many problems with your boy, with you yourself, so you must have tried many other products before, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So how does this product compare to the other products that you have used?
Well, of course, throughout the years, we all grown up from the young age until now. It's so common to take supplements, isn't it? So me also the same lah, right? So during the age of above 30 years old, so I started to have all kinds of supplements, which you name it lah. Yeah, Usana, New Skin, Chen Yan. Yeah. So I've been eating all these supplements for many years as well. Until the day I'm using LifeWave patches, I'm still taking supplements. And then I asked my upline Sin, do I have to? Do you think if I let go of all these supplements, would it be okay? Because I get so used to to eat supplements every day. So she said, yeah. So of course she said, yeah, you can let go, but you can let go. No, but you can let go. Yeah. So yeah, after with Jinlong, the Zoom meeting. So yeah, slowly I cut it out, and of course I save a lot of money as well. Can you imagine, like previously I need to spend to buy supplement for a month, I need to spend about 1,000 ringgit for my mom, for my boy, for myself, at least 1,000 ringgit each month just to buy supplements. So now I rather, spend all this kind of money to invest back into LifeWave patches. And it's so easy for us, it's so easy, it's It's so easy
Just
to
patch and
carry.
go,
Yeah, while you travel, you just remember to bring your patches with you. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. So, what is your favorite feature of this product, and why?
Feature.
Yeah. I
What
think you
is
have.
what?
I think you have also. I think you have also told us lah. I think the feature that you like is just patch and go, right? You
Yeah.
just have to put it on and go, and it lasts you for 12 hours. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the
So
feature is light and easy to carry. Yeah, and you just have to become a habit, and it's like you need to brush your teeth, you need to wash your face, huh? Yeah. So it's like becoming a habit. Yeah.
okay. So what advice? Last question, what advice would you give to someone who is still considering, should I buy? Should I not buy? Should I buy or not? Considering to buy this product. What is your advice to that person?
I always what do you call it, emphasizing on your health is actually controlling by yourself. Your health is controlling by yourself. So you see, we will spend a few thousand ringgit just to buy a phone, maybe without any consideration. I want to change my phone, all right? A few
Yes.
$1,000, correct?
Yes.
I want to, let's say I want to buy a bag, a handbag, a couple of $1,000, yeah. But when it comes to patches, oh, that is expensive. Maybe you heard of it. Oh, that is very expensive.
Always.
Right?
When it comes to your own health, people will say, wow, why so expensive?
Wow, so expensive. Because you don't feel the pinch yet. So I always emphasizing, don't wait until the pinch comes to you. Correct? Don't wait until the last minute. So do it while you can control it. Yeah, because this thing, you will never be regret. You will never be regret. Yeah, and we will spend probably $20 to eat a very good meal, or more than $20, $50 to eat a very good meal daily, or even more than 10 ringgit to buy a, what do you call that, the bubble tea, nowadays a lot of people like to drink this bubble tea. Yeah,
yes.
That is very expensive. It costs $16, $15 for for a cup. So but the patch, it costs you somehow this kind of money, but you think it's expensive. Yeah, so why? Yeah, so don't wait until the help is so far away from you. Why don't you start it now?
Okay.
Yeah.
So for all of you who wants to know more about the patch, you can actually get in touch with JIA RONG, right? Sometimes she will actually have her presentation in Old Klang Road. So before we go any further, we would like to say thank you to JIA RONG for her amazing sharing tonight. So before we go, I want to share this upcoming thing with all of you, right? So this is a sneak peek of what is coming. If you want to use the product cheaper, right, take a look at this. You will save 15% on Alavida Regenerating Trio plus the Revive Eye Cream. Okay, this promotion already started and is going to end at 12:59 p.m. 28th of April. Okay, so get to the brought you in this this Zoom call. Today is the 23rd. You still have 5 days to go, right? So the next one is you will get free product. Free glutathione if you sponsor new brand partners who enroll on advanced and premium. All right. It started 2 days ago, 21st of April, and it's going to end 1 day before the Alavida thing, 27 at 11:59 p.m. Right? You will get totally a full-size sleeve of glutathione when you sponsor an advanced or a premium. Okay, premium you get 2 full-size glutathione, right? So this happens from April 21st to 27. Don't miss this, And yes, this Saturday on the 26th, 10:30 to 12:30, please come. We will actually celebrate Mega Raya with all of you. There is an guest artist, Bella Astila, who will be coming. And we have our senior directors and presidential directors sharing, let's say, for example, marketing techniques. I think this will be shared by Kamal Mustafa on the digital era on how to do on social media, right? So do come and join us on the 26th from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30. If you want to get tickets, please get back to the person who actually brought you into this call, right? So for some of you, this may be the last time we see each other. But before we part ways, let me remind you, you deserve to be successful and express all your hidden talents, right? So for all of you who join us today on Super Wednesday, thank you so much for giving yourself the opportunity to understand more about LifeWave. This sharing couldn't be possible without all of you, and I want to say a massive thank you to our amazing guest sharer tonight. You remember her name?
Thank you.
JIA RONG, right? Amazing sharing, right? Yeah.
Thank
So this
you. Good night.
sharing couldn't be possible without JIA RONG lah. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of tonight's Super Wednesday. Have an amazing weekend. We will see you again the next one, same time, same day next week. Good night. This is Alfred and Super Wednesday team, together with our guest, Miss JIA RONG, signing off for this edition of Super Wednesday. Bye bye everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.